a dumpy little office in West Covina, California, it's the Foo Bar Show. Yo, what is up, everybody? I am Joe C.
And I'm Josh.
And we got David on the mix. Say hello, David. Hello, David. All right, man. I want to introduce somebody very special to me today. His name is Mr. Ali Luna. Alex Luna? Alejandro Luna?
You can call me G-Baby, bro. It's cool.
All right. Alejandro G-Baby Luna.
Yeah.
All right, so there was a conversation to be had a little bit ago. And by the way, thank you, everybody, for listening to the Foo Bar Show. Thank you for subscribing and telling a friend like a champ. You can always catch us at Foo Bar Show. That's FOO Bar Show at gmail.com and FOO Bar Show as our handle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out. Drop us a line and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. So back over to G-Baby here. So, dude, what was the story behind G-Baby? Why do people call you G-Baby?
I don't know. It's one of those things that just stuck.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Where'd you grow up, man?
Where did I grow up? In La Puente.
You grew up in La Puente?
Well, sort of. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you up to these days?
These days, just work, man.
Kicking it?
Nah, man. I try not to kick it.
You don't kick it that much more anymore?
No,
we used to kick it back in the day, though.
We would kick it. Yeah.
Kick it hard.
Right.
Shit went over the fence. G-Baby's hitting a vape pen. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about at the beginning of the show is if you guys, I know everybody out there is concerned. The Foo, he's dead. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? When is the wake? I'm here to give everybody the good news. He's not dead. As a matter of fact, it was a ploy.
The sneaky bastard.
My fucking sources tell me that he went back to his home planet. Y'all realize how weird he was on the pod. Motherfucker ain't human. Turns out.
I knew it.
I know.
I knew it.
So he goes to Africa. He saves the nice trans boy from ISIS, and then he books it. And I think the Foo Bar microphones were there to capture his last words on Earth. Let's see here.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
And that was the end of that, man.
Did he go along with Poochie?
Yeah, and matter of fact, they go way back.
Oh my God.
Kind of like how me and G-Baby go back, like him and Poochie go way back.
No
dude.
wonder he was so terrible.
Yeah, nobody liked him. So that shit went down.
So you want to? I got the bar show, right?
Right.
That's the intro to your song. To your
yeah.
All right.
Uh huh.
That's how I found out about this podcast.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, one of the songs that you guys covered with the bar show played, and I sent like a 10-second clip to my boy Edward, his cousin. Mm-hmm. I was like,
who was the guitarist on the bar show?
Okay. I sent him that 10-second clip of the song. What was it? I think it was like the AC/DC song.
Okay. We played an AC/DC song. We used to cover Shook Me All Night Long, I believe, and TNT. Was it TNT that we played?
TNT,
right.
the intro. You guys did the intro to that song, legit. I remember hearing that, and you guys were really good at that. That's the TNT song.
Yeah, man.
And so the song comes on the radio. I'm listening to it. Send them 10-second clip. I'm like, hey, check this out. My homie Edward right away goes, yo, Joe is doing a podcast, and his intro is that song from the bar show. Check it out.
And the rest is fucking history.
The rest is history. That's why I'm here.
2 weeks later, we have you on the podcast. Yeah, because, as we said in episodes 1 through 5, hit us the fuck up. We'll have you on the fucking podcast. So, yeah, dude. Hey, look at you now.
Yeah.
Sitting pretty, man.
with his Mexico jersey and
oh man, yeah,
you gotta wear it proud, man.
And we'll get to that later in the episode. Yeah, man. So one thing that I wanted to get your guys' input in, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is that Guinness is opening up a new brewery later this summer. It's not going to be in LA, unfortunately, but it's for all our friends over in the Baltimore area. It'll be the first Guinness brewery in America since 1954 and the first purpose-built Guinness brewery in America. So like one that's dedicated to only brewing Guinness. One of my favorite beers, one of the best in my opinion of all time. David, would you agree?
Guinness is good. It's thick. It's got that delicious, heavy, stout
Yeah.
kind of flavor.
yeah.
I love it.
It's an acquired taste.
And you know
It's
what?
not my favorite, but it's delicious.
It's one of those things that you can just have as a meal.
Yeah,
It's like one of those. It's like a shake, in the
If you
morning.
need, if you need your, if you need your daily grains, just have a Guinness. There
just
you
have
go.
a fucking Guinness. But if I were to go
low
to
carb diet.
if I were to go to a restaurant with the lady, I would order a Guinness, fucking chug the shit out of it, order a second one that I then babysit while I have my meal. And that's kind of how I do it. Are you guys similar to that, or? Because dude, I swear it's like a chocolate shake.
I can drink
that thing fast.
I don't just show up and shotgun a beer and then just go about my business like that, man. But
I like how it's planned
Right
out.
on.
It's
Yeah.
this is gonna happen. This is exactly how it's gonna go
And I'm not
down.
going to talk about it next time we go eat somewhere. I'm just going to do it.
Oh, I'm just totally gonna observe you and just let it happen.
You're like,
I
oh,
really,
shit.
I really want to see how
Yeah,
this
pay
is done.
attention
Like a
next time.
ninja,
Pay
he's gonna be
attention
like,
next time.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be writing. I'm gonna be taking some crib notes for sure.
Now, that's the good news, by the way. So they're building a Guinness brewery. The bad news, in my opinion, because I'm getting pretty sick of this shit, where all these like well-established, like, why are you fucking with this formula type of establishments are coming up with these like foofy drinks. For example, they have they're going to offer an India Pale Ale and experimental brew such as Guava Wit and Cherry Stout.
No.
And and it's Guinness, so it's kind of, I guess they're probably going to incorporate it into their current formula and their stout. I don't know how to feel about that. Like, why do we have to appease everybody?
I think I died a little inside.
Yeah.
Just hearing the combination.
What do you think, Ollie? I mean, you don't drink, right?
Yeah, I don't drink.
So you don't have a dog in this fight.
Look, it
Shit.
yeah, it's all a
Way
ploy,
to-
bro.
way to
It's
pick
all
a topic,
Either
Josie.
which way you look at it, it's all a ploy. Look at that Mississippi mud thing.
I like Mississippi.
Mississippi Mud's
I'm
what
sure,
I'm drinking
but-
today.
But look at that.
That
It's
is
a beautiful bottle.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
if everybody out there who hasn't had
That is
Mississippi
a
Mud,
beautiful
it's very
bottle
unique
right
in the way
there.
it's packaged, and I believe it's they don't post it on here, but if I'm not mistaken, it's got to be something like 8% alcohol. That sounds right to me.
Yeah, it's on
I don't
there.
know.
It's on there. Check the front.
Dude, I did. Go for it. While Josh is working on that, and we'll see you in an hour, Josh. Fucking yeah, dude. Mississippi Mud. I think it's like $3.99 at the Bevmo.
My point goes to the design of the bottle.
Oh yeah,
It's a
beautiful.
ploy.
Totally, dude. But it's a
Yeah,
good beer.
It's a gimmick.
It's good.
So it's all
You
the
wouldn't
same.
know though. You don't
No.
drink
Oh, I drank plenty of Mississippi
back in
Mud
the day. Yeah, right on. It's good cold. It comes in this little jug, like a jug that you would.
Drink moonshine in or something.
Yeah,
It
something
looks
like
like a bootlegger's jug. It looks. It's really cool.
Yeah, totally.
That moonshine is.
Oh no. I would like to keep my eyesight. Thank you very much.
Man.
Is that what happens?
If you like straight moonshine, like the old bootleggers moonshine, yeah, you would go blind from drinking that shit. 'Cause
I don't
it's
know,
like,
Not if they
anybody
make it
that
right. Not if they make it right.
not if they make it right. Yeah, if they make
I
it
had
right.
some that was like, but all you needed was 2 sips.
yeah,
It's-
and you're good, and you're there.
Good.
It's actually called like Wild Dog. It's like 100% pure alcohol, and it's like, yeah, like
That can't be good for you.
They sell it at like Jim Beam. Jim Beam, they have a version of that where it's just 100% pure alcohol. Like,
Dude, if they fuck up, you're a goner.
it's Everclear. That's what it is. Yeah, that's
Oh.
right. Everclear. Yeah,
yeah,
crazy.
Jesus. Yeah, you're gonna go blind, or you just.
Oh my god, I see demons!
You're
I see demons are coming!
You're just gonna freak the fuck out. Yeah, man. So, G baby, you were saying, we were gonna catch up, shoot a little bit of the shit, but I understand that you got locked up for a little while, and you realized a few things that you wanted to maybe talk about and bring to light on the podcast today.
Right. Yeah, I got locked up and just opened up my eyes to the meth
Problem?
It was problem. Yeah, I didn't realize how it was everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And
Is that like so? In your opinion, how much of the population in prison?
in
is-
prison?
Yeah,
I wanna
or
say,
at least where you were
Yeah.
localized there.
95%.
No way.
Yeah.
And they were still doing it in prison while you were in there.
It's either you're like it's just it's not good, and yeah, I had and so coming out, you start picking up on these things, and you realize how spread out it is, and how it's affecting a lot of people.
Damn.
And it's sad, man.
What
Like,
are these cues that you're seeing? Like, what kind of stuff are you picking up from people that are just like, oh man, they're probably on meth, or
a lot of a lot of the facial expressions. But the trippy part is that a lot of people could do it and be fine. They look fine, but they're just overworked. They just look tired all the time.
Oh shit!
And so, when you look tired all the time, that's right there, man. And but it's a problem that people get hooked on it. I saw people come in and out, leave 1 week and come back,
and they're just back.
Lost 100 pounds.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Within that week.
Christ. Yeah.
And do they just go back and like just get clean and then just go right back and do it?
Or they don't get clean at all?
Well,
or,
no,
Right.
That's oh shit.
They get out and they don't know where to go. They just don't know where to go. They have nowhere.
So they don't have like a family support or
Yeah,
anybody to kind of lean on for a little bit.
Family's probably the one that put them there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true. A lot of cases like this.
You're the city's problem now.
Yeah, like where are you gonna go? Like,
Yeah.
family put you there, so you just go and it doesn't take that long. It doesn't take that long. Like they're just now when you're out there for 24 hours.
Yeah.
We go out there and you're out there for what, 4 hours maybe on a long night. They're out there 24 hours.
Damn.
Yeah.
So it expands your time. Just it's different.
Days are longer for them, probably in perspective.
No, quicker.
Or quicker.
Like,
Oh, because they're on meth.
you're
Yeah,
not-
right.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
like
everything's
in a
sped up.
blink. Yeah.
that week
I
to them
see.
is a day. They're like, "What are you talking about, man?" Like, we're fine. And they're like, "Dude, you've been going for a week."
That was weeks ago. Yeah, man. I mean, we're starting to get a pretty big problem here in West Covina. We have a McDonald's here by the mall, and it's next to the Goodwill and the Social Security office. So it's kind of like the breeding ground for that kind of a person to just kind of hang out and see if they can get some clothes or some handouts from the people coming in and out of the Goodwill and the Social Security office. Maybe some people in a similar situation feel bad for them, so they give them some money because they can probably relate because they might be that much closer to that kind of situation. So I've been seeing the same kind of group of cats just traveling back and forth, like the West Covina, like the downtown strip right there. The cops seem to know them on a first name basis. It's like, oh, look, you guys can't be here today because I don't know, they're gonna fix the asphalt or some shit like that. Are you seeing any of that over in Glendora, dude, David?
No, it's pretty clean streets for the most part.
Yeah,
Glendora has
hasn't spread out there yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
in
a
Glendora.
little bit. It's a smaller town, so you don't see too much of that there. And no, I mean, if you go to like La Puente, you'll see a little bit of that.
Well,
Pomona
for sure.
a little bit got of that, but no, Glendora is.
And of course, downtown LA with a Skid Row out there.
Yeah.
It's like John Safari was talking about here the other day. If you were listening, Ollie, he was homeless himself. He said he was living out of an RV, and and there's a big problem. I mean, there's homeless people, and then there's homeless people that have that kind of disease with drugs and what have you. So have you been a part of any groups or anything like that to try to do something about it, or are you just kind of picking up on these signs and you're just like, damn, this is a problem, we should probably do something about it as a community?
I try to get involved as much as I can with just donations or supporting people, attending their events, and just mainly donations. It's what helps. There's organizations already there, and they just need manpower.
Gotcha.
To handle all the problem, the entire population.
Just to give out information. So the thing is, they come out and they don't know what to do. The information's there. They just don't know how to get to where to get the information. Because there's not enough manpower to be pushing all this knowledge out.
Gotcha.
To these guys, girls, and really just trusting that the organizations that are there, they're there to help. And support them not only with money but with time, and that's all you can do. It's there's always going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Well, hopefully not for long, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down
Utopia?
anytime
What are you
soon.
talking about?
I hope so.